Well, good afternoon, everyone. Just letting you know, it's another windy day in Idaho. Surprise, surprise. And the bees are just totally so busy in this Nanking cherry. I don't know if you can see them or hear them. Oh, but they are all over in it. I'm sure if it wasn't so windy, you would hear the bees. But, oh, isn't that amazing? I do wish it was a bit warmer day with no wind, but yeah, everywhere I look on this bush, we have bees. They are just all over the place. Just look all over it. Everywhere you look, there are just bees flying around. And it's a beautiful day outside. We've got a beautiful blue sky. But it's pretty windy. Yep, these girls are all hard at work collecting pollen. They're taking advantage of the sunshine and the first bit of warmth they have. Their scouts must have let them know that, hey, there's flowers here. Food, food, come get it. And they are out here enjoying the buffet. Yep. It's like everywhere I go, just bees everywhere. So yeah, you're getting a few minutes of bees in the Nanking cherry. Bees in the cherry blossoms. It is just amazing. And the cherries will be ripe to pick about the first or second week of July. Usually runs that way, depending on how much we warm up and how heavy a harvest I get. I got a little deadwood here that I got to get trimmed out, but that'll wait until after it's done blooming, because I don't like to disturb the bees by trying to saw out branches. I just like to listen to them. And they're pretty tolerant, as you know, the bees are. I've never had a problem with the bees around here. I got a bumblebee buzzing around here. But generally the bumblebees and the honeybees get along pretty well together. I don't usually get too much of a problem with them. But oh yeah, it's just beautiful. All right, so here is your little bit of bees for the day. I'm gonna go inside because it is a chilly wind, and I'm gonna see if I can, that spot on the floor that I started, well, I used the Goo Gone on last night. I'm going to see if I can actually get it sanded down. Oh, trying to find my words here. Sometimes they just up and leave me. Oh, I know. Isn't it amazing just watching these bees? I could sit out here for hours and just listen to them and watch them. I think they're just so amazing. All right. Well, I'm going to go back in the house. I will let y'all go now, and you can look at my beautiful, beautiful Nanking cherry bush in bloom. Okay, everything here is dry. That area I worked on, it's all dry. It's still a little dark in spots, but it doesn't have sticky, gooey feel. My mom also suggested using cleaning vinegar on it, but we'll see. Rosie, I don't think you will want to help me sand. No, you're not going to want to help me sand. So, you and Lily need to go find your happy place. I know, you guys think my happy place. Hey Lily, Jean suggested I use your tail for a paintbrush, since you like to help painting anyways. Oh boy. Yeah, they're curious. Rosie here has decided she has to take the place of my Dax, who passed away over a year ago from cancer. And she's gotten to where she lays in all the spots he used to lay. And she is under my feet now all the time, the way he used to always be under my feet. She's just, it's really funny because he had a particular spot by my chair he liked to lay on, and a spot in the kitchen he liked to lay while I was in the kitchen. And Rosie has taken up to just flopping herself down and laying in those spots. Be sweet, girls. And it's really funny. She'll just flop down and lay there and lay in Dax's spots where he used to always lay so he could be near me while I was doing stuff. And I think it's really interesting. She just she's picked that up, and she does that now. I do miss my Dax. He was a good dog. One of these days I'll get me another dog, but it'll have to be the right dog, not just any dog. In the meantime, I got these two girls keep me company and keep me entertained. They're about to engage in one of their wrestling matches. Lily can't win. Rosie's a little bigger. She's also older. But they do play a lot and chase each other a lot. It keeps Rosie from getting too fat. She has somebody to play with. And cats, they can play pretty rough. But you notice their claws are sheathed. They're not being ornery. All right, girls. That's enough. When it starts getting serious, you have to break it up. Mama says. Mama says. You have to break it up. Yeah. Be good. Yeah, be good. All right, I'm going to do some sanding. Okay, well, I think that actually turned out pretty good. The blade just has sand on it, not the gummy stuff, and I can actually brush that off with an old toothbrush. I mean the sandpaper, not blade, but you can see. But yeah, I think it's looking quite a bit better now. I do wish I had someone to help me. What I need is someone who could work a floor, help me remove the toilet and sink, and then just work a floor sander in. This room is very tiny. There's not very much room to work in here right now. We're about an area that's actually about 5 feet by 5 feet. So it's a really small area, and the only way to do a floor sander, we'd have to remove the sink, and we would have to remove the toilet. But I think initially that is working pretty good. So I guess this is how we're going to be doing it until I get the floor done, is going to be using the Goo Gone on areas of the floor that are really bad, like there. Get the adhesive off, and then once the adhesive is off and the floor is dry, I can sand another bit. So I guess the rest of today will probably be spent not sanding, but probably prepping another section of floor, cleaning the adhesive off another section, and we'll just go one section at a time and eventually get this floor done. It's not going to be as fast as I would like, but we will get it done. And there goes the cats. Now that's a section of floor that's never had adhesive, and I could probably sand it down real easy. Oh, wow. I just need to get those floor tacks off. All right. Well, thanks for bearing with me, and I hope you didn't mind the little speeded up sanding that we did. And we'll be back later. Well, good morning, everybody. Got a beautiful sunrise. The sun's coming up behind those clouds. In fact, it's already up. It's just, that is just so gorgeous there. Yeah. It's going to be a beautiful day today. It's a little cold and chilly yesterday. Things didn't get out much. I got home and the sun was shining when I got home last night, but boy, there was a cold, cold wind blowing. Got down 29. So I think my baby trees out there did okay. They've been through a few cold nights already. I think they've pretty much got a little climated. We do have a little frost on the ground, as you can see. Dandelions have a little frost on them. But it's a beautiful morning, and it's going to be a beautiful day. So, good morning, everyone. Hair's not brushed. I got my finger in front of there. And yeah, I accidentally flipped it. But there it is. The sun is up. It's climbed above the clouds now. And it's still cold out here, so I'm going back in the house. I've got breakfast cooking. Got some bacon cooking. Best way to start the day is a little bacon. Some of that's going to be for my lunch too, as well as some for the breakfast. And over here, my little waffle maker. Oh, I'm making waffles. I use 3 eggs, a cup of cheese, and a packet of my protein powder. I use the apple pie. I buy the Keto Chow protein shake. They're meal replacement shakes, but you can do so much more with them. And here I make my Little truffles. I need to get something to put those on. Yeah. Let's see. Bacon's almost ready to come off the stove too. But we will. There we go. Got one done. Alright. I'm going to continue fixing breakfast and get ready for work. And hopefully this evening when I get home from work, it will be a good day to get out and do something in the yard. See y'all later. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning. Yesterday's video you saw, that was Tuesday morning. 25 degrees out. It got a little colder this morning than it did yesterday morning. I hope my fruit trees did okay since everything is budding and flowering. Don't want to lose any forming fruits. It's a beautiful sunrise, isn't it? Not a cloud in the sky today. Yet today they had predicted a 49% chance of rain. We'll see if it clouds up later today, but for right now, it's a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful day. Oh, God, look at that. Look at it. Actually makes the white flowers on my Nanking cherry look pink with the early morning sun. And we got half moon up in the sky. See that? Got the moon in the sky at sunrise. That's a pretty picture right there. That is. But good morning. I hope you enjoy the sunrise. I'll try to see if I can get some other film today. Yesterday when I got home it was cold, windy, overcast. And I was just so tired after work. And just praying for our friends all over, especially down in Oklahoma and Nebraska and Texas that had all the bad storms and the tornadoes. They've been dealing with issues of flood and wind damage to their homes and total destruction in Sulphur, Oklahoma. It's just sad. I watched Brandon Eddy's video, and he took some drone footage of Sulphur, and it's just really, really sad. So I've been praying for all those folks down there. I know Eddy Family Farm and Arms Family Homestead both have links posted where people can donate down there to help with the ongoing tornado relief funds. If you can, go check out, and I think someone's got a GoFundMe, got a donation thing set up for Sherman's Family Farm. They're a small channel, young family. They literally lost all their animals due to flooding. Tornadoes didn't get their home, but the winds tore up the roof bad of their house, and they had massive flooding on their property, which basically killed all their animals. And it destroyed their greenhouses, and it's just sad. But pray for all of them, and go check those channels out and check out their links. And I will see y'all later. Well, good Thursday morning, everyone. Just a little quick update. I didn't get out last night. We've been having little issues with just checking on plants. With days have been like this. They dawn, they're bright, they're beautiful. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. And then about midday it clouds up, the winds move in, and by the time I get home from work, it's overcast, cold, windy. Haven't been able to get a single good sunset this week. I'm praying today might be a little better. Friday it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't snow. Yesterday it snowed. I really should have videoed it. You know, May 1st and we have snow. Anyways, we got frost again last night. I'm hoping everybody's going to be okay. It dropped down to about 21 around dawn. So that's pretty darn cold. You can see the frost is just glistening on everything. My rhubarb. Yeah, that last hour before dawn, about 6 a.m., it dropped down to 21. And then the sun comes up at 6:30. It was actually, well, 6:25. It was actually completely up at 6:25. Checking on my little fruit trees here that are sitting in their pots. My biggest worry with the fruit trees is that the roots are going to freeze because the pots are exposed, but I hope they're going to be okay. The leaves are doing okay. I do need to mix up some more of their root grow stimulator with water and water them again with that. But like I said, the last few evenings I get home from work and it's just so cold and cold wind and I instantly get chilled. Oh boy. I hope the flowers didn't actually freeze on my peach trees. They're starting to bloom and you can, and as you can see, I hope you can see, it keeps wanting to focus. There is actually frost on that flower, but it's now up to about 33 out here. Since the sun come up, it's been warming up quickly, but as you can see, there's frost on all the flowers. Oh, come on. Focus on the flower. Focus on the flower. Focus on the flower. Yeah. See that flower bud? With my peach trees just starting to bloom, having nights dropping down into the 20s briefly around dawn has not been great. My lawn is starting to look like a hayfield. I really need to call my neighbor who does my mowing and see if he's going to be sending his son out anytime soon. It should have been getting mowed for the last 2 weeks. I know they've been busy. It's planting season, but my lawn needs mowed. Of course, if his teenage son has gotten himself an after-school job, he might not always have the time to come out and do the mowing. He usually sends his son out to do the mowing. I just haven't been able to get out and mow. But, yeah, that's why I haven't gotten too much videoed in the evenings. I'm getting ready to go to work now. I got a hustle. Last few mornings I've just been tired and achy and been getting to work a little later than I should be. But that's, I guess, life. So I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. It's supposed to get up to 70 on Friday. I am praying we don't have cold, windy day and that it is indeed calm like it is right now and nice and sunny so I can get out and work in my yard. I have got so much yard work. And yes, I've been doing a little more sanding in the bathroom. That one small area, it's only about 3 feet by 3 feet, but I think I'm finally getting it cleaned up a little. It would be so much easier if I could get someone to help me and rent a floor sander, but I need someone to help me with that because to use a floor sander in that small space, we need to remove the toilet and the sink completely. They would have to be completely removed. And until then, I'm just using my little hand sander and just going at it a little bit at a time, and hopefully we'll eventually get the whole thing done, because I really need to get those floors done in the bathroom. So I am heading off to work now. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later. Well, I'm home from work. Thought I'd show you exactly how our day's been going. We have these beautiful, beautiful sunrises, and then by the time evening comes, this is what we got. We got wind, we have clouds, it is cold. I'm coming out here to see how my peach trees survived. I think the blossoms are going to be okay. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in on a blossom. I think the blossoms are going to be okay. None of them are falling off. It won't get as cold tonight as it did last night because it's going to start raining. And it's supposed to only get down to about 33. It's going to be overcast. She'll keep some of the heat in. It's supposed to start raining about 9 p.m. And yeah, remember this morning, these were literally covered in frost. Now this peach tree and this peach tree over here, they are veteran peaches. They're specially bred to be frost resistant, especially frost resistant buds and blossoms. Now the real test will come on Saturday as to how well they survive, because Saturday it is supposed to get up to 71 degrees, and if all the blossoms open up and there's bees buzzing around them, then I'll know they're okay. But then Sunday, it dropping down into the 40s again with more rain. Sunday, 40s again, more rain. And they keep saying possible chance of snow. Oh, my poor little trees. That one might have gotten a little cold. Yeah, I think some of these leaves here froze on some of these trees. Oh boy, especially my little plum tree. But you know, if these had been planted out in the yard, they would basically be taking their chances. So I am trying. Keep them watered so they stay hydrated. A hydrated plant can do better when it is cold, especially for that hour around dawn when the temperatures will suddenly plummet and then they come back up. But yeah, I'm not too sure about these. I might just go ahead and move these into the garage for the night, or at least the next couple of days till Saturday. I'll bring them back out Saturday. I don't know. They're still green. They don't feel dry or anything. But maybe I should... Yeah, looking at some of these buds, I just wonder. You know what? I think I will, folks. I think I'm going to drag my 6 little trees into the garage. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. I'm out of breath. But I got them in the garage. They can spend the night here and all day tomorrow. Saturday morning, I'll bring them back out. It's supposed to get up to 70 Saturday and be sunny, and I'm really hoping and praying it is, because I need a warm day so I can get out. I've got to mow my lawn. I've got to clean out all my flower beds. I've got a ton of work to do in this yard on Saturday. So, like I said, let's put these guys to bed now. Okay. Garage door is closed. Baby trees are all put to bed. Okay. But, yep. This is why I haven't been able to get any sunsets. This is what our sky's been looking like all week in the evenings. Beautiful sunrises in the morning, and then by evening it's looking like this. And yeah, I've got to get some good topsoil over this so I can get grass planted. This is just clay, and any moisture on it it turns into puddles and it doesn't absorb it. But my poor Cynthia did give us a few blossoms this year. I got a branch with a blossom. There's a blossom there. And that's pretty much it. I really don't know why it doesn't bloom anymore, and nobody's given me any suggestions as to why we don't get blossoms on this anymore, but I wish I knew what to do to get it happy and blooming. I'm kind of envious of my mother's for Cynthia. Hers is always blooms beautifully every year. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and I'll come back out later at sunset, or what's supposed to be sunset, and we'll see if we can catch any kind of color on the horizon. See y'all later. Well, folks, it's sunset, or it would be if it wasn't for the clouds. Off to the north we can see a little color, and yes, that is off to the north. And you can see there's a little color under those clouds. But if we swing around here, I'm walking through my lawn, very long lawn. And we come out to the west, and that out there, you can't even see the big butte. It's hidden behind the clouds. But that area right there, just past that house, is where the sun would actually be dipping down below the horizon if it wasn't for the cloud cover. Like I said, you can't see the big butte either. It's completely hidden. And I can feel a little sprinkle. I think the rain's gonna be coming in. So it's sunset, and this is our sunset tonight. There's a little gap in the clouds off to the north, and so that's pretty much all the color we're gonna get tonight, is that color there off to the north. So yeah, follow that little line of color because there's a gap in the clouds there. And that's tonight's sunset. It's Thursday night. It's starting to rain already, even though they said it would be 9 o'clock before it started to rain. And here we go. Let's head back into the little house because it's chilly out. And hopefully we don't wake up to snow in the morning. Glad I got the baby trees at least in the garage. And just need to go in where it's nice and warm. Alright. Okay, Rosie, move back, move back. Come on. You're not an outside cat. You're an inside kitty. Alright. Well, everyone, good night, and I'll see y'all in the next video.